rolling.
We recording. Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We know it's been a while. And, we thank y'all for everything, man. We've been getting a lot of feedback. Like, hey, when a new episode again, man. We thank y'all for the comments, the likes, the subscribing, the Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, everything that y'all been hitting us up on and giving us back feedback, positive feedback. Even sometimes, we got remember our negative feedback on YouTube, but we appreciate that. But we appreciate everything that everybody been doing and supporting the content and giving us good reviews, man, and it's just a blessing, man. I can say that we highly blessed. Man, that Instagram joint going up, man. Y'all tell everybody, tell a friend, man. Follow us on IG, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, everything that we got going on, man. We just tell a friend, man. If you fuck with the content and and you fuck with us and family, friends, everything, man. If you could just share, like, and subscribe, we appreciate it, man. That's all I got to say. What you got to say, bro?
Definitely check us out on all the streaming platforms. We all on our own automated platforms. We need y'all to send them DMs. Right now we limited to season 1 on that joint, and until y'all send some DMs, then we gonna release like all the other series from this shit. So y'all gotta send them DMs or and request it, because if we investing in the show, we need y'all to invest y'all time and at least send a DM. And you know what I mean? If we get enough requests, we'll release the next season on there. But for now, y'all gonna get these joints on YouTube.
Right.
So all y'all Amazon Audible people, Apple Music, man, just send the DMs, man, or send a donation, man, and we gonna definitely put content out on there, because we invest in this platform, so y'all gotta invest with us. That's all I gotta say, because I know people are asking about that. So yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, man. It just starts with a listen, man. Like just telling people, tell a friend. You know what I mean? Let's just create this together. Like I said, man, we trying to have everybody, like, people on the show, man, and just this is not just a damn as good podcast. This is our podcast. You see what I'm saying, man? This is everything, man. We trying to do, man. We'd love to have people on the show, man. We're gonna start doing that soon. So yeah, man. If y'all can support, like, and subscribe, and listen, share, that'd be great. Ain't nothing more to it. Let's get into the show.
We going straight into it, man. Yeah. So fatal shoot, it's on you. You want to do this, John?
Yeah, man, there was a fatal shooting. A Navy medic killed at Fort Detrick, getting wounded and stuff. I think this took place in Frederick, Maryland, I believe. No. Yeah, that took place in Frederick, Maryland? Yeah, today. So today. So just one of those crazy things. The shooter did not survive. Obviously, I don't know if y'all know, but he was killed. He actually shot 2 people. And then the 2 people was actually in critical condition early. I don't know. Hopefully, they don't find. Shout outs to their family. Shout outs. They always gonna be in our prayers. But yeah, man, it's just another one of those crazy things, man, that we've been dealing with in today's America since like Columbine. So, you know what I mean? It's just people are so angry, man, and not taking the time to go get help and not trying to find an outreach or outcry, whatever they trying to do.
Yeah, outlet, man. And, shit, man, just find a way to contain that frustration, man. Everybody got to face a lot right now, and this has been a rough time for everybody.
Yeah, it has, man, and it's just like everybody's going through it, man, and this ain't the way to go. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because people been going out this way before this shit even happened.
Right.
So, yeah, man, people, like I said, therapies and mental health is one thing, man. They got too much programs out here for people nowadays, man. And if you going through some rough times and you need help and everything like that, shit, man. Hey, You know, they got hotlines for this shit now. You know what I mean?
Man, they got plenty of that shit.
They got hotlines or webcasting shit, all this shit for this shit, man. And if you know you're going through a rough time and you can't handle things and you want to hurt somebody, man, and it's not fair to them, man, because these people, these two guys that got wounded, they do nothing to nobody, man.
Mhm.
Y'all just shopping.
Yeah,
And others
yeah,
was just going to school. So
yeah.
you know what I mean? They just trying to live a everyday life, man. It's not right because somebody's angry and they're not happy with their life and happy with things that's going on. They just decide to take something and do God's justice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. And
That's not right, man.
peace to all the families, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Definitely that, man. We praying for the families.
Yeah,
And we praying for the families beforehand. And
we
I
know.
hope this shit can get better.
Now to the update tonight to this video of a car plowing into a group of people and into a Waldorf Taco Bell.
Yeah.
The Charles County Sheriff's Office made 2 arrests. Turns out both suspects in that car, they work in law enforcement. News 4 Shemaine Stone has our story.
You've most likely seen the dramatic video. A car pulling up in front of Taco Bell in Waldorf, Maryland, plowing into a crowd, injuring people, crashing into the restaurant, and driving away last Wednesday night. Today, News 4 was the first to tell you Charles County Sheriff's officers arrested the suspected driver, 25-year-old Tanisha Williams, her passenger, 28-year-old Diamond Johnson, last night at their apartment near the Taco Bell. Tonight, they're in jail, held without bond.
I am shocked.
Erica Washington lives near the suspects.
I saw even a story on the news. I was like, you've got to be kidding.
News 4 has also learned both women have been correctional officers with the Prince George's County Department of Corrections since 2018.
Yeah, that's beyond ironic. Just like unbelievable because they're supposed to protect.
Investigators tell me the suspects were not on duty when they pulled up at the Taco Bell drive-through window. Police say the women argued with the cashier over their food order, got out of the car, and police say Tanisha Williams hit the employee at the drive-through window. Then police say they got back into the car and drove to the front of the restaurant. Several people were hurt, but they're going to be okay. As for Williams and Johnson, well, they're facing several charges, including attempted murder.
What in the world? I don't even know what possessed them to do that.
Tonight, we spoke to the Prince George's County Department of Corrections, and an official tells us that Tanisha Williams and Diamond Johnson are suspended without pay. In Waldorf, I'm Shamari Stone, News 4.
Man, gotta get these order rights right.
Damn, man.
You gotta get
First tonight at 11, a new.
Damn, bro.
I mean,
Sound to the lambs for that one.
man, people angry, man. People just don't have it. Like I said, out of things, man. They just, they trap. They don't have no. Yeah. So this is what happened. I really don't have much to say on that, man. It's fuck. That's just wild, man. I really know. I don't.
I got this one. Everybody want to move to Waldorf. So Waldorf and got ghetto. So that shit over with, nigga. Them niggas wild. The way we moved out there, them niggas ghetto as shit.
I mean, yeah, Waldorf was a point in time where it was just like everybody want to go, and it was a nice neighborhood and everything like that. And you hear the jokes and shit like that. But nowadays, man, these niggas having shootouts at gas stations.
Mm-hmm. They had to make Waldorf great again, drink.
Mm-hmm. They had to make Waldorf great again. It's not the place to be right now. You might as well stay in the neighborhood, right?
It ain't even
stay around here. You know what I mean? It's slowly but surely. That's how it is. That's how it be doing. You know how when people find out about something, man, and then they tell their friends. And
right. Everybody get hit.
Yeah, everybody get hit and everybody go. Like shit.
No secret.
Get them vouchers.
All right. Then they started building the housing out there for them people too.
Mm-hmm. And PG ain't taking vouchers no more right now.
Man, look, I'm gonna say them motherfuckers gonna still rock them motherfuckers.
I know Hogan haven't been in a voucher mood lately, but we'll see how he doing.
They're gonna still keep cut checks with people that was already on it. They may just be saying like people who try to apply.
I think it's people coming from DC. They're not taking no more residents.
Listen, they gonna keep cutting checks.
We'll see.
They Democrats, bro. This is what they believe in, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. This is like you said, Trump ain't in office no more. You know what I mean? Biden in there, so I mean it's a different time.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They're not having that. You see, letting them people over the border, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I've been seeing them motherfuckers swimming and shit over here, and you know, like
they're not gonna block nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The other news, man. You know, I just want all the women out there to be inspired by this. You know that you can put out a sex tape. Out of 5 to 10 years, just got married a rapper and a couple other niggas, and you'll be a millionaire. Ladies, you know, y'all spend a lot of time investing in other things, man. Go ahead and just set yourself up, you know what I mean, for success. Follow the Kim K formula. That's it on that one.
I don't know, man. It's just crazy because it's just like this shit is ridiculous, man. Like
ridiculous, bro.
When you remember they used to say, if you're a hoe, you ain't gonna amount to nothing.
Man,
this bitch did. This bitch did build a whole brand from this shit, bruh.
I think she made it a whole new phenomenon.
Like, yeah, and the thing is, it's just crazy because it's just like, oh man, we got daughters, and it's just like you don't want to see shit like this, man.
Man, this chick is she's gonna be remembered like the Titans.
Yeah.
And she gonna make history as the biggest.
Yeah, and you see how long it took Oprah to get $1 billion. It didn't take Kim K that long, bro.
It
didn't take Kim K that long, bro.
That's because you know why? Oprah didn't have half the looks, so it took double the time.
Oprah ain't sucked no dick on fucking
shit. That's a lie.
With the fucking footage.
She was blowing just like she was. I'm just saying, you got to think.
Oh, yeah, but there ain't no footage of it. We can go pull her right now and type in Kim K.
That doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm just saying it's
Where's out here airing out people's laundry from 1990, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, like I said, there ain't no footage. She got a whole fucking sex tape on Pornhub right now. All type of platform, any porn platform, you could look that shit up.
Doesn't matter. You gotta think about the time too. What if Oprah was in this time of technology? Then what? Probably would have sex tape.
I don't know, man. I just, like I said, I'm not saying it ain't no sex tape.
And would you want to see it? No.
Fuck no.
Exactly. My point. In the conversation.
No. I don't want to see that shit.
Look, you see Danny hitting that joint. Come on.
Oh, no, man.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, man. What's his name?
Favorite movie? Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, Stab. Oh, man. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Lethal Weapon. The Triple X version. Uncut.
Nah.
Dirty Weapon.
I'm good.
Dirty Weapon. So I'm just telling you, bro. Oprah was out here bopping.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, but I'm just saying, like, you know, man, this bitch has a whole sex tape, and that's what it all started from. That's what I be trying to like. It all started, and this now worth $1 billion. Come on, bro.
Man, the sex tape probably worth like 300,000. Like 300 million from all the streams. Pornhub probably got on.
I mean, it's one of the most famous sex tapes. Ray J still getting paid for.
That's what I'm saying, they probably still getting checks from residual from Pornhub, everybody, anybody that
fucking sex tape got royalties.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can't even really. What can you say, bro? I mean, you can't get mad at her. She just
not mad. I mean, you gotta respect it. Like she put in the work. It ain't like she sit didn't like sit in the house ain't do shit, you know.
Getting hit is a full-time job too.
Getting hit is a full-time job. And that let ladies know, like you know, you $40 ladies, you know.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work out.
And you gonna have to
step
it up a little bit.
You gotta step that shit up.
You got to mark it up a little bit. 40 ain't, or you doing it for a bottle or some pack.
Bro, nobody's doing. We had this discussion last time, bro. That is like 22 and under, like shit. Not
Still some joints out here like
bottles. That. Bitches not fucking packaged bottles. That's they bummy, bro. They got bitches got more packaged bottles than niggas. We already had this conversation.
Man, trust me, bro. It's still bitches out here like that.
All right, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that shit on the podcast, Instagram stories. We're gonna cast a vote to see.
Oh, let's cast a vote. We'll see. We'll shit.
We still fuck with pack, and we're gonna see.
We on. It's a bitch out there. Yeah, like you know, go for canned goods.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't nobody fucking for no motherfucking canned goods, bro. Get the fuck out.
Canned goods, bro. Go right up that joint. Bring some canned goods.
This ain't the CFE days or whatever it was. Canned goods. They used to let bitches come in the club for free. Whatever the fuck it was.
What was it, Thanksgiving? It was like they used to have canned good drives for Thanksgiving.
Clapping for canned goods. I remember.
Clapping for canned goods. Hey, that's what it was. Clapping for canned goods. That's retro. That's retro shit.
They started a whole phenomenon with that shit. It was like clapping for canned goods, clapping for toys. Toys for time. Man, yeah, it was a whole it was a whole like drive for this shit, bro. I remember clapping for Christ. They did. I swear to God, no, they really did.
Yeah, you ain't gonna.
Where the fuck
do you see that shit? Nah, hell no.
I swear to God, bro. You think I'm playing? So when that wave back came,
what the fuck? You got me fucked up. What the fuck you see that there, bro?
No lie, I swear that I think that shit was up Evangel, bro.
What? Clapping for Christ. So you see it just like on the fly, because I mean, we used to see all types of flies in school and high school.
Back in the day, like in the summertime, like I think we was in like probably like 2000, probably like 10.
Yeah,
that's it, bro. Around the clapping for blah 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 joints. So I think that all right, this around the time when gospel go-go was popping. Niggas started going to church with it.
Yeah.
Like gospel go-go started popping.
Yeah, but you couldn't clap in church. They'll instantly stop you. Or usher will come right there.
Like when that clapping phenomenon was hitting, I remember this shit vividly. Calvin was going to the gospel go-go's. This how I remember, bro. Mm-hmm. One day, it was like him or somebody I know that was in like, and they told me, they said, yeah, bro, I'm going to that clapping for Christ joint. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. What did you just say? I'm fucking sick. And I'm like, nah, they not about to let them do that. They like, yeah, I mean, they just play the gospel music, they be clapping, you know what I'm saying? They say as long as like it's for a good cause and it's like a competition.
Oh,
man, I was like, damn. And so they was raising money, I guess, behind it. So it was supposed to be for the church and stuff. So they was like, fuck it, they can clap to gospel music.
Man, y'all got me fucked up.
Gospel go-go. I'm sorry.
Like gospel go-go, but I get gospel go-go, but you telling me clapping for Christ? I get gospel go-go, but you telling me clapping for Christ? Come on, bro. There ain't no fucking way in hell, bro. Like who the fuck even approved of this shit? What pastor?
Bro.
What pastor signed off to this shit?
Listen, this shit is real. One second.
This shit ain't real, man. Like, look, man, if y'all put in the comments, man, if y'all been to a clapping for Christ, please start in the comments and tell us about your experience. Because we're gonna definitely bring this back up, because this is definitely a subject we have to go on, because like, and you can be on the show, we can do a Zoom call. And we're going to ask people on the IG, man, have you ever been to a clapping for Christ go-go?
This shit happened, man.
We have to. We're gonna put this on the IG.
Historical fact, bro.
We're gonna see this. Have you ever been to a clapping for Christ go-go? This needs to go on the IG, and we want some. And then share your experiences. Please DM us your experience. You can fucking be on the show with your experience and tell us your experience. Please let us know. We have to figure this out. Clapping for Christ. Look, like hand clap. Clapping cheeks for Christ. Come on, bro. Go. Wanted band.
Round of applause. Gospel go, bro.
Get the
This
fuck
shit
out.
was real.
Let's go to but this is Hannah clapping. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, bro, this say wanted band. I remember when this. Come on, bro.
I played the fucking joint. Let's play it. Let's listen to that.
I'm gonna step here and start blowing this shit. Gospel go, nigga. 2011. Didn't I say 210? What the fuck I'm talking about?
I'm thinking it.
Clapping at the gospel go. Kyle used to go to them drinks, nigga.
I get it, but they ain't clapping no cheeks at the gospel go.
Kyle used to be like, man, you gotta come to them drinks, bro. The bitches be bad as shit. I was like, bro, they're clapping at a gospel go, bro.
Oh my God.
You can't touch nothing. Like, all right, everybody stand.
You don't imagine shit. I'm just trying to figure that shit. Bitches clapping at the altar.
Yeah, man. Listen.
I'm just trying to imagine that shit. Like, imagine like
they was trying to do it because so remember back then, like it was getting to a point where every time it was a go-go, niggas was getting shot. It became a like literal joint. Like every time they shut down every joint. So
yeah. Everybody was getting shot.
Remember when they did the ban? Like where they wasn't doing they wasn't like no go-go's no more, the La Pearl, none of that. So like I said, like the church, the gospel go-go little motherfuckers who went from regular go-go to kind of like going into gospel, like Steph and shit like that. They just like found a way to remarket that shit so they could get shows. Like, so they was basically coming to the venues like, look, this shit gospel music. This not, we're not gonna have people coming up there with pistols. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I knew, like that's what I said. Kyle used to tell me exactly this shit. Like that's like damn. So yeah, bro. Clapping for Christ.
Clapping for Christ. And like I said, bro, I want to hear people's experiences, bro. I want to hear if you had a good experience.
I know this shit happened. I know it happened.
I mean, I can believe it. I mean, I'm seeing it clapping for you. Pulled up. You supported your shit. You supported it. I want to hear people's thoughts of it and just be like, man, I want to hear people's experiences. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just telling you the facts, man. We gonna do. I'm gonna post that on the stories too. Like,
yeah,
how many people miss gospel go-go, or how many people was clapping?
Have you ever clapped for Christ before? Just put it out there. Females, have you ever clapped for Christ before? Have you ever got at that altar and shake that ass?
Yeah.
Just ask.
Turn up.
That's just ask, man. That's crazy, man. Oh man, the shit that we do out this motherfucker. Some shit is not acceptable, bro. Like some shit is. This is something that's not acceptable to me, bro. But I mean, hey, you know. I mean, I don't mind like go-go. I mean, I've heard go-go in church. I seen people get the Holy Ghost on go-go before in church. But clapping your ass in church. Man, let's get to DMX.
Go ahead, you do this one.
Hey man, we wanted to go ahead and take this time in all seriousness, man, and just want to throw one prayer in the air for DMX, man, through
Yeah.
this hard battle. If you don't know, DMX been battling drugs since he was 14 years old, man. He got tricked into smoking crack as a youngin' to one of his old hits who he looked up to, who he used to rap with, somebody that he looked up to. And ever since then, he said in his words, um, a monster was created. And he's been going through a hard time since 14, man. And we just want to shout out to DMX for like the culture, for the culture, what he do for the culture of hip hop and in movies and everything that he's done for us, man. And we look up to this man. My mother used to whoop my ass to his music when I used to get in trouble. So like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When I used to hit DMX and I come and walking home from school or going home, yeah, my mother get hyped to whoop my ass. So like, you know what I mean? But I definitely got some good memories with his music and some bad memories as well, obviously. And I wish him a speedy recovery, man. He haven't been doing too good, man. He's been in vegetable state, and I've been seeing what everybody doing in New York. They been sitting out there doing ride-offs for him out in front of the hospital and doing prayer reviews using that. Shout out to New York for doing that, because that's definitely one of New York's greatest. So you know what I mean. And like I said, we all do, man. If you're a '90s kid, man, and you know what I mean, growing up listening to DMX, man, in the early 2000s as well, man. He was the man. So, I just got to give him a shout out for that. And I wish him definitely a speedy recovery, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I definitely wish the X-rays all of us, you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I was young, and you know what I'm saying, I used to get his tapes back when it was the cassette days, you know what I mean? So, it really was one of those things like I ain't even want to hear it, So definitely, X touched a lot of people probably in ways where you can't even imagine, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I just want to see the best. But bro, I didn't watch them with the ups and downs and battling this addiction shit for a minute. I just been observing, so it ain't really like a thing that I ain't know about. But you know what I'm saying? We all go through have our dark times. Like bro just having a dark time. Yeah, like I said the other day, you know what I mean? It's just crazy how all these young niggas say they ghosts, man. But it's like you see how like the whole world, it almost seemed like time stopped. As soon as they said bro was about to die, it's like the whole everything stopped. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on social media, everything was like X. These niggas realized was like, damn, bro, we about to lose a real life legend. So that shit kind of made me know that these young niggas, they got a lot of shoes to fill before they can really say that shit. And I think it's just them saying it because they know niggas like this ain't never gonna be replaceable. You feel me? Just be like, we move on to the next one, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. And
You don't get it. You're not gonna get another one of these niggas, bro.
nah, it's only gonna be one, man. And what he done for the whole Rough Riders, man. And yeah, man, it's just like he put them on his back for years, man.
Fuck yeah.
For real, man. Putting them on his back for years, man. He got definitely respect for what he done. And then like I said, and you might not like this. We had an argument about that. One of my good movies, Romeo Must Die.
Oh fuck. Don't even
And
shit up
I
again.
ain't trying to hear it.
You
He did work with the great Jet Li and the great Aaliyah, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, hell of an actor, just talented, man. And there ain't nothing like him. So like I said, man, there ain't gonna be another like him, man. Much respect.
Yeah. And Steven Seagal better be at his bedside right now.
Steven Seagal fat ass up there, a bounty hunter or some shit.
That nigga asked him to be in.
I don't know, man. That nigga Steven Seagal ain't worried about but fucking chasing down criminals. Like he he got that dumb ass show bounty hunting and shit, fat ass.
Exit
Fucking
wounds.
can't catch nobody.
Exit wounds or whatever. Yeah, exit wounds.
That was the movie, Exit Wounds. I thought, like I said, you said it wasn't a good movie, but I like Exit Wounds. I like Cradle to the Grave. I like of course we love Belly. Like we love Belly. We love Belly.
That was different from fucking.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm talking about Foster. I'm talking about the movies he played in.
Listen, DMX got the check. That was the smartest shit he ever could have did. Don't get me too wrong, but them joints was not classics.
What's up? So Romeo must die. All right, look. That's another story, man. We just paying homage.
Because Jet ass crack is in the movie doesn't make it a classic.
Oh man, Jet ain't no cracker.
Look at the overall like production, bro. It was
man. Go ahead. Jet ain't no cracker.
Drip was whack. Jet ass crack. I ain't say Jet was a crack.
I thought you said Jet was a crack.
Jet ass crack. He's trash.
Jet ass crack, man. What Jet Li? You know who Jet Li is?
Jet ass crack.
All right. Man, you gonna kick some faith in your ass.
We're not gonna go back into the Jet Li.
Man, I'm not going into it either, man. I was just paying some homage to my man. You know what I mean? That's definitely what I was just trying to do, you know. But
he's washed. Anyway, so yeah, man. Shit. That's all we got in the news.
Yeah, that's all we got in the news. Oh, we do have another thing though we need to talk about. And I'm gonna let you start off with this one since you actually into real estate. And you can give more better insight to people that sitting up here that just have cash. Yeah. I think you should explain to them how things work in the United States of America, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man. So we could just get right into it, man. You know, I was put on my little Cooney picture. Yeah, man. It took some time for us to understand, ourselves. So it's not like we're not trying to make no suggestion or present ourselves to be masters or gurus or nothing like that. We still learning. But we want people to learn with us, you know what I'm saying? But it's just we live in a time where, and for some time we lived where, cash is not valuable, not to banks.
Mm-hmm.
It's not valuable to.
Tell them why it's not valuable.
So at the end of the day, by us printing money and money so disposable, that at the end of the day, the cash that you have on hand is not really valuable to the banks. You know what I'm saying? A person with good credit, good assets, a solid job, and a good tax history can get more access to debt, which, is good, which, we've been taught is bad. And when you got access to debt, they give you more power to acquire assets, you know what I mean, and move forward in life and get further. But, we just kind of have people out here who, for what I like to call, lack of a better words, act like they Frank Lucas or something. And they got a small business and they keep thinking that they Frank Lucas, that the Fed's watching. They go, I got to stay on the table. I can't do that. I ain't paying taxes. And the It's like, only niggas who shouldn't be filing taxes is the cartels. Because motherfucker, would you file taxes if he was in a cartel? You know what I'm saying? That's different, you know what I mean? But people have this big misconception of like trying to avoid Uncle Sam and shit like that. And that shit doesn't exist. We live in a world where everything's based off credit. And I'm not no credit doctor. So we're just not about to be a podcast like that. But I just want to encourage people to understand that you gotta work within the system. You know what I mean? Working with outside the system is great, but you can't do it forever.
I mean, yeah, bro, you're right. And that's why I'm trying to tell people that nowadays, man, it's just like at some point, you really have to get a job, man. At some point, you got to be able to write something off, man. You got to be able to have these people to put and say like, okay, I'm getting for sure money. Put it that way.
Yeah, man, you gotta have something.
You got to leave breadcrumbs. You have to pay your for most importantly. Uncle Sam just really wants you to pay your taxes. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean? I get it, everybody, they sitting up there throwing these money phones and doing all this, showing all this cash, all that other shit, and this, that, and the third. But girl, I guarantee you, and a lot of people have to follow this out the hard way. When somebody come up there and they come up there with these jobs, they come up with these benefits, they come up with this 401k and everything that they got going on and that steady paycheck. And you coming up to them with them cash, who the fuck you think they're gonna choose? I'm gonna let you think of that. I'm not even gonna tell you who they're gonna choose. Think about it. Think about it.
Like I said, people don't even understand that. Banks don't need cash anyway. Just make money out of thin air,
Banks need debt. That's what banks need. Banks don't need cash. Banks need debt.
Yeah, very true. But it's like, even when you just think about simple stuff like the fact that they can give you a credit card with $3,000 on it. They don't go pull it out of nothing. They don't gotta go sell nothing. They don't gotta do nothing to get that money. It just appears on the card. They give it to you and tell you, all right, this is the interest rate yours, right? Nobody else can do that. So again, your money don't mean nothing to them because it's disposable, bro. They can write off debt. They can do whatever they want, like that.
What do they do with old money, bro?
He said what?
What do they do with old money?
What you mean by old money?
What do you do with it? Or when old money comes, what does the government do with old money? They burn it.
I mean, the Federal Reserve burn money every year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing. It's no value in it no more.
It never.
Yeah, exactly. Back in the day, I'm talking about back in the day. It was value in money. But right now, like I said, these banks.
Look at it like ever since 1930, FDR went to the Federal Reserve Central Bank, and then banned gold in 1936. That's how I look at it. That was it. Wasn't backed by nothing. And I remember when Rich Dad, when he was talking about when he was over in Vietnam, and it was funny because his story break it down real simple. He was in Vietnam. They had declared gold banned in the U.S. He was over in Vietnam. Motherfuckers, he tried to buy a brick of gold from a lady, and he had like $50 US, and she was laughing at the nigga like, I already know that shit, that paper you got in your hand not worth this brick of gold I got. And he had to finesse and find a way to give her more money, all that little bit of shit. But that kind of show you what I'm trying to say. Like, that shit was over back a long time ago. And matter of fact, that was like 1971 when Nixon declared the dollar no longer buy gold. But I look at it like 1936 because gold got banned. So you couldn't have no gold at the store no more. You couldn't walk in the bank, get your gold. So it's like, to me, it kind of really started then when Nixon suspended the backing of the dollar by gold. To me, that was just like the last step of it, of like going, okay, we're just gonna be able to print money like crazy. But it really started when they said, we not gonna allow you to use gold as a currency.
Right.
Because see, even then, like I said, you got an asset in your hand that's accruing interest and value versus a dollar don't accrue no interest or value at all.
Yeah, man, and it's just like one of those things where like all this stuff, like, you don't, when you getting this cash, and you don't have no breadcrumbs, you can't put shit in your name.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we live in a world now.
You can't put shit in your name. That's why I be telling niggas, like, you're gonna have to, like, do you really trust people to, like, you sit up here and say, okay, like, do the right thing, and you know what I mean? You giving them the money, you giving them the payments, you doing all that other stuff because they have the credentials and you don't. And at that very given time, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with it because they, at the end of the day, that shit is in their name.
Yeah, but that's the bottom line is trust. We just dealing with the fact that, like I said, like you could
No,
just.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting people know that. Yeah,
I'm not going to no
you
more
should.
because more people have opportunities. I'm not gonna sit. Fuck that. If we want to be morally irresponsible, that's up to them. I'm simply saying to say to the audience is that, like, look, if you want to move ahead in this world, that is going to apprehend you in the long run because you have no history. Having no history hurts you credit wise, whether it be insurance history, credit history, with financing cars, credit history with financing homes, school loan payments. If you remain delinquent, you cannot move forward in America, flat out.
Tell them what that mean when as an adult. What we say earlier.
And taxes is non-negotiable.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay tax. You have to file. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what you do. I just whatever circumstance you in. If you want to get ahead, but if you want to stay in a certain space and you want to remain limited, then that's up to you. Some people gonna do that, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like this ain't for everybody.
I get people get in the perception that they see these rappers with these motherfuckers, all these cash in their hand and all this other shit, but they don't know that these niggas pay taxes.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of shit that.
It's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit. These niggas pay taxes. Future, Young Thug, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, all the motherfuckers you see holding all this cash and all that, they pay taxes. They fine, they're good. The credit ain't bad. That's what I be trying to tell these little niggas, man. But hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, it be all fun. It's all fun and games until you realize when you go up there and try to get that loan or you trying to do something, you can't do it because you don't have no history. You don't have no breadcrumbs.
Like I said, man, if anything, it's like people who want to imagine themselves in that position one day, that's great. But it's like I always say, you waiting on a white man to fix your problems. Because it's like you want somebody else to be accountable to figure out your way, through this world. And so to me, it's like, figure out a way to liberate yourself, with your own means. And that's what it's more about, more than anything to me, because it's like that whole package is just ill presented. Because like I said, like I truly don't wish for nobody to try to get me financially stable for the rest of my life. Like niggas be saying like, take care of my family. Like you know how to take care of your family. Like I tell you this, I know a lot of niggas may assume certain things, but I know like I'm a real nigga like who talk to his mom every day. And I told my mom like straight up to her face, I wouldn't be ashamed if I ever signed a record contract. I wouldn't be able to look my mom in the eye. And I told her all the ins and outs to this shit. How these labels write off cosmetics when these motherfuckers get their nose and ass done, when they write off, they jewelry, and then these artists end up in debt for that shit. Tax forgiveness, right? So it's like, at the end of the day, mama, when I broke down these, my mother would be ashamed if I went out and signed a record deal with somebody. And that ain't my ego. I'm just saying, like, that shit you may get all the attention, and that's great, but I didn't learn, like, you don't do everything for a response. Do it because you really want to do it. And so that's how, that's how I'm coming at it, is that people got to understand, like, don't want for somebody else to create that opportunity for you to have control of your life, because they're going to have control of your life. I don't want nobody to control of my destiny, period. And so that's why I said it's more about the freedom. That's why I always say that the freedom do what you want to do and have control of your situation. A lot of people, they want somebody else to get them a check and then solve all their problems, and then they up. And I could do this and I could do that. And I got power. So I get it. That's what I mean. Shit, they got a show called Power. It's just not facts.
Yeah.
That's be saying to people like, Black Hollywood need to come up with a new script. They need to stop selling the drug dealer term regular on the template. That shit's so played out in street movies, and that shit's stupid. It's like that shit really is intoxicating the generations to just keep perpetuating that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that too. So,
yeah, most importantly for the people that's in the working world, man, you doing the right thing, man.
yeah, stick to your guns.
Stay to yourself, man. Don't sit up here and go to that crowd, man, because these kids are so misguided. You know what I mean? They think that's the right way, but it's like these kids ain't gonna have shit. They ain't gonna have no social security. They ain't gonna have all these things. They ain't gonna be able to put shit in their name. They're not gonna be able to grow within themselves.
At the end of the day, we don't live in a perfect world, so it's like, again, we're not even here to preach. Everybody,
No, not at all.
everybody,
But we here to guide.
Everybody not gonna have that.
We just here to guide. We just have it like so. Like I said, if you're in the working world, man, keep doing your thing, man. That shit pays off.
Yeah, just keep grinding. You know what I mean?
Keep grinding. Shit pays off, man, and that's all I got for the night, bro. Shoot, bro, but that's it. That's all I was thinking was for support. Oh, I do have one more thing. I got a man. I had a man like a long time old here with me, man. I watched. See, this nigga made a lot of fucking money, man. Did his thing, man. He had to go to jail for a while. You know what I mean? And he had everything in his mom name, man. She got hard for his mother, and she couldn't afford this shit no more because the money ran out. Anyway, unfortunately, when you go to jail for a long time, you ain't getting no money to come in, and his men weren't helping. The men weren't helping his mother, so shit dried out. And they're fucking his mother credit. At 45, this nigga had never really had a job in his life. He had to go get a job at 45. This nigga's going to be working till he die.
Pretty much.
Till he die. Now put aside no social security, no nothing. So I'm gonna let y'all think about that. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. Longevity is key. And, repetition is the father of learning. So we're just gonna keep putting it out there. But like I said, we ain't trying to preach nobody. We know some of the shit gonna fall on deaf ears. So I'm not mad about that either. But yeah, man, we just wanted to share because I see a lot of gurus and a lot of motherfuckers selling stuff like online and like fix your life in 10 days and shit. Like, this 9 to 5 and you can sell Amazon shit wholesale and all this like goofy shit that you see on YouTube, man. Like, it's like bro said, like you might as well stick to your process, bro. All that shit, them quick fixes is not real. It's a reason why they call them quick fixes. They don't exist. You know what I'm saying? There's no silver bullet. You know what I'm saying? And even with 401ks, even with time, that's not a silver bullet either. But there's ways to structure yourself. You know what I'm saying? And be a normal working person. It's ways to structure yourself and have a small business, be self-employed, and like I said, still be able to like level up and go to the next level that you see the people you want to be on. And like, yeah, you just gotta. We're gonna keep sharing shit like this from time to time, man. Like I said, I don't want to drown nobody out. You know what I mean? Some people.
Like I said, man, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, but I just want to give you a little insight.
Some people don't give a fuck, and that's okay too.
Yeah, because and that's okay, bro. But at the end of the day, I just want to let you know what you can expect.
Yes. And some people, we're gonna keep hanging and banging, baby, and that's cool too. We still love y'all.
Yeah, love you to death. Love you to death. And at the end of the day, you own your own, man. You're gonna make your own decisions.
Yeah, man.
But it's
this thing we call life.
Yep.
And this thing.
But that gets us to what other thing. You're gonna make your own decisions. But guess what? This is it gets to our slogan. Protect yourself at all times.
Man. You better
Protect yourself at all times.
All I can say is blockchain, nigga.
Man, get you a little job. Drive Uber 3-4 times out of the week, nigga. Fuck. Get you right off.
Yeah, man. So
do something. Hey.
Amazon Audible, you know what I'm saying?
Google Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, all that shit. We here. We ain't going nowhere, y'all. We ain't going nowhere, man. It's just
take that. We ain't going nowhere. We can't. We'll never stop like Puff Daddy's.
Man, y'all expect them Zoom calls, man. We coming. We coming, man. We coming. I know everybody been like, man, when y'all gonna do them Zoom calls? I got like a couple of DMs out of that shit.
Yeah,
we coming. We coming. We gonna be coming, man. Just be patient. You know what I mean? We trying to get shit together. And we probably gonna do that out of our Baltimore studio.
We got the mask on and shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Keep our mask on. And yeah.
Good show tonight, man. Definitely good show. Good content again, man. Just something slight for y'all today, man. And we'll be back soon.
Yep.
Definitely do. And again, thank y'all for the everything, man. We appreciate y'all, love y'all, and God bless. And again, God bless DMX, man.
Yeah, man.
God bless DMX.
Please,
we wish him a safe and healthy recovery, man. And man, you runt smokers.
Yeah, don't even do it. Let them go, man.
To you runt smokers.
Man, don't.
Never mind.
Not gonna do it, man.
Never mind. Good night. Good night. We already preached too much, but good night.
Yep.